Hello, everyone. My name is Aaron. I am the Brick Scavenger. It is the very end of October 2023. We are still in Halloween mode, but my dad came to visit from New York on his way to Florida. Kind of a strange route, New York to Indiana to Florida. But I'm going to take advantage of some free labor. We're going to talk a little bit about what's behind me right here, the Winter Village. I'm thinking I'm going to spend a lot of November and December working on the Winter Village. And I'm thinking this year we're going to add a big ski resort. Make this 6-foot table an 8-foot table and add in a ski resort. So it's going to need a big hill. And I don't really want to use Lego bricks to build that high. So we're going to build a little base out of wood to put and support the ski slope on. My dad's going to help me build it. So here we are at the end of October, starting to think about Winter Village time. Let's take a look at what the plan is, and we'll go from there. So it seems like every December, I pick up a fun Winter Village set or two, build it, and then just kind of throw it on this table. And you can see the chaos that it creates. We've got some really fun things on here, but obviously nothing is organized. And then we've got some backdated sets that still need building, including down here. Look at this. I made a little trade with somebody, and I picked up 2 copies of, I don't even know what this is. I forgot what this is. Maybe it's right here. This thing. What is this? This blue one. I have 2 copies of this in this priority box. So that's exciting. We'll get to build those this winter. But what I'm thinking is this is a 6-foot table. We're gonna make this an 8-foot table. And then there's gonna be a 3 base plate by 3 base plate hill or like mountain. That'll be a ski slope on there, but it's going to take a lot of bricks to build up that high. So we're going to use some wood to build up this hill, have some fun with this Winter Village over the next couple of months. My dad's working on it a little bit right now. Let's go out to the garage and see what he's up to. All right, so here we are in the basement. My dad has started cutting up some 2x4s to use as some bases here. He's almost through one of the boards. But what we're thinking is this is going to be 3 base plates by 3 base plates, so 30 inches by 30 inches. We got some lumber from Lowe's, which unfortunately, you know, it is it's advertised as a 1x10, but of course that means it's more like 1 by 9.5 or 9 3/4, something like that. So there's going to be a little bit of overhang, but I think we can make it work. We're thinking this thing's going to be 3 levels. Well, the first one will be like 4 inches, somewhere between 4 and 5 inches. The next one would be double that, and the third one would be triple that. That should yield roughly a 30-degree angle for our mountain ski slope resort. And then, conveniently it will hold 3 base plates wide that are each the 32 by 32 studs. And then it'll also be 3 base plates, long. So 3 by 3, total of 9. We'll see how it goes. I'll update you in a moment. All right, so we are part of the way through this. This basically is, 3 steps that are 30 inches, 20 inches, and then 10 inches at the top. And the idea is the top of the ski slope should be, like this. You can see a little bit of the problem here because that, 10-inch board is not quite 10 inches. There'll be a little overhang, but I think we'll be able to make it work. And then you drop down about 4 or 5 inches and you've got another plate, another 4 or 5 inches, and then you're going to get down to ground level. We'll make these Mills plates so that we can have some random different depths of snow. So that would be like one section like this, but then there'll be a second and a third section to make it 3 by 3 on the hill leading into the rest of the snow village down here. 30 degrees may have been a little aggressive on the slope. In theory, this is going to be about 30 degrees. Probably a little aggressive. I might be able to tweak it a little bit, but you can imagine we're going to put, white slopes in here to make this kind of a downhill thing. And then my vision would be the middle section will be where the ski slope actually is. We'll have skiers and snowboarders coming down the hill there. On the left side, we'll probably have the ski lift, where somewhere down here you can get on the ski lift, take you up to get to the top of the hill. And then the right-hand side, I'm thinking will actually not turn into that much of a slope, but rather we'll have these level sections and have the lodging here. We'll have various houses or hotel rooms or, you know, Christmas trees and all that kind of stuff along that side, so that looking at it from afar, you would have the lift, the ski slope, and then all of the houses and buildings. Down the hill you go, get to the bottom, and that's where we will put in all the rest of the winter village, including snow plows and Christmas tree farms and Santa's house and, you know, factory and all that kind of stuff down there. 8-foot table of winter village on the way. It's only late October, but we're already planning, taking advantage of my dad's time while he's here. Super pumped to move from Halloween to winter village, but maybe a little more time on Halloween over the next few days before we start this next Lego project. All right, that project didn't take much time. Granted, fairly simple, but this is gonna be an 8-foot table. Right now it's a 6-foot table and obviously a mess, but look at this. We're gonna have a big ski slope coming downhill for skiers and all sorts of fun people to have that will lead into the winter village. So that's done. Need a few more white base plates, and then we'll have to stock up on slopes and bricks and stuff like that. So this is gonna take a massive amount of white pieces to make this happen, but we'll do it. And then check this out. I totally forgot I had these. Look at these base plates. These are so cool, these raised base plates. We're gonna find a way to incorporate both of those into the winter village too. It's starting to feel a little real. I'm starting to get excited about the winter village. Still a couple more days to work on Halloween Town, but I've already got the brain rolling on how to do the winter village, some fun scenes and Easter eggs. This is gonna be epic. If you guys are interested in following along with my winter village progress for the next couple of months, hit that subscribe button down there. That way you know when we post videos on all of the updates from our winter village. We got some shopping to do, we got some building to do. We got 2 months to get into the holiday spirit and have some fun putting together our winter village. We'll see you next time on the Brick Scavenger channel.